This is the Mancow Morning Show podcast. Listen to the show live weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop.
Hello?
My name is Richard Roma.
Hello?
Who is this?
Who is this?
We're calling a trailer home park
How can I help you?
in Joliet,
This is Ricky Roma from last night.
and we're playing
Okay.
Al
This
Pacino.
cost me $6,000.
What are you talking about?
$6,000.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
What? Does that seem clear to you? Well, answer me.
Just a moment, please.
Huh? Hello.
You just cost me $6,000.
How could I cost you $6,000?
Let's get this straight now.
I always tell the truth. You what?
Who is this?
The RV park.
Guess who? Guess who? Well,
Wait a
answer
minute.
me.
Wait, don't get so excited. What are you talking about? What did you do?
My name is Richard Roma.
Richard Romer. Now, who's Richard Romer?
$6,000. Where were you
Don't
last
give me
night?
$6,000. What did you do?
Where were you last night?
I was sitting in there sleeping last night. You should find out what's going on before you start hollering at somebody.
I am still amazed. Hey, look, I've done a bunch of these, okay? You've done a bunch of them. How many people hang up?
None.
How many don't make the radio?
I can't believe it. I would hang up in 2 seconds. I hang up at almost every call that comes in.
I don't even answer the
blocked. Everything we call is blocked too, and they answer blocked calls.
That's so
And then they
bizarre.
talk to Jack Nicholson for an hour.
I mean,
and this is cut down.
Well,
that
they
one right
wanna
there
be
was about 12 minutes.
That's 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, and they're sitting talking to recording of Jack Nicholson or
That's crazy.
Or Al
Schwarzenegger
Pacino
or Al
or whatever,
Pacino.
right.
We've had, and I mean, I'll just keep them going sometimes. I mean, that where was it? Where do they do the big corn maze? Corn maze. I called the corn maze around Halloween time.
Yeah.
I was on, I don't know, 5 minutes made it on the air, but just sitting talking with him for an hour. I'm lost in your corn maze. I'm shocked they don't hang up. I really am.
Nothing else is going to fit into this dress, I'll tell you that.
And now,
Do you know why we're doing this movie today? Now,
Mancow Mystery Movie.
Something in this box. I don't want you to get too excited. It's only on loan.
Think you know the answer?
Gary Marshall died. Gary Marshall died.
512-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie. On the next I Married a Zombie.
Damn it, Cheryl. Brains again.
Sunday, Monday, happy days.
Gary Marshall is dead. He gave us Happy Days and Mork and Mindy,
And Laverne and
Shirley, and The Odd Couple on TV.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
A lot of great movies. I
The Odd
can't
Couple,
I can't
fantastic.
name all the great movies because one of them's our mystery movie. We are live at the Republican National Convention. We'll have highlights or low points coming up here. At least we're not in Canada.
Up next, our neighbors to the north and how Canada is filled with a-holes. The Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
We have our first caller. Hello.
Yeah, my hemorrhoids flared up real bad.
Yeah, we know. All right.
What was that?
That's nice to know. Call Preparation H. Okay.
Okay.
Let's get back into the show. Wow. That's a bad night tonight.
Guess
what
we're
I'll
for
tell you.
two, folks.
Okay.
Yeah, Ralph.
Yes. Hello. Who's this?
Ralph, this is John down the south side.
Yes, John. How you doing tonight?
Hey, first off, I want to say I love the show.
Okay.
Okay, and I want to say that your co-host is a handsome fellow, and that's a nice sweater he's wearing.
Thanks.
But what I
Go
wanted
ahead.
to call about, I don't have a sports comment. What my comment is, all these little kids that keep calling you in, I think you should go out, find them, and beat them, and then smack their parents around for not, parenting their children.
Yeah,
These kids have nothing better to do than call up and make farting noises on the show.
You're
I think
right.
you go out and find them.
You're right, John. You're right.
Yes,
you know what, John? I don't let that bother me at all. And a lot of these other talk show hosts, they let that bother them. It makes them get upset. I don't bother it at all. I just strike it up as, hey, you want to be immature, you want to play around, you want to call the show. I feel if you don't have anything better to do with your time, hey,
I'll tell you what,
you
you're
must
a
lead
good
a
man.
dull life then or something,
Exactly.
You're a good man.
All right, hey, thanks,
Let's
John.
get back to the show.
Why don't you do that with somebody else? I'm a respectable sports talk show host. Everybody likes my program. If you don't like it, don't watch it, don't call here. I don't need your opinions, okay? But I do thank you for calling, by the way.
Live from the deadliest city in North America.
Yes.
It's the Mancow.
It's a
on
bloodbath.
97.9 The Loop.
It's a bloodbath. It really is.
Up next on the Mancow.
Oh boy! Did you hear about the anchorman? The lizard jumped on him. He freaked out. Did you hear what's going on in sports? Well, you will. With there he is, Al.
Hell yeah!
A bad day for the WWE, the UFC, and the Cubs, for that matter.
Hey, I also, coming up, we're going to salute Al for something he did sports-wise.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's coming up.
You're listening to Mancow on the Loop. Mancow on 97.9 The Loop. Coming up next on the Mancow.
Oh, this
Al
is awesome.
Roker, our one-footed diabetic wonder of a sportscaster, tells us of his biggest accomplishment.
In 8th grade, Al Roker Jr. ran an 11-minute mile. Good
Wow.
job, Al Roker
Incredible.
Jr.
The Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
I like to take my hands together, okay? And I put them together, and then I just put them between Kathy's legs.
Oh, okay.
And I spread my hands apart and spread her legs, and I step forward and I say, I'd like to have a threesome with you.
Yeah.
That always makes me smile.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Twice.
And now Mancow's homeless.
Yeah.
That's inside humor.
We're talking about what's going on at Fox, and she said, yeah, a guy did that to me, and I had him fired, and now he's homeless. So that's the joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope he's not listening.
I hope he is. Dumb
You've
bastard.
sure changed your stance on sexual harassment.
Because I
Ken.
do it every day, pal.
Right.
She just didn't like you. You know who sexually harassed me?
Who?
That guy Troy.
Oh, wow. Did he lay his head on your stomach?
No, he put his hands between my legs and spread them.
Oh, really?
Anyway,
And he asked if I want to have a threesome with love cheese.
I'm just telling you. I shave all around the goat. It's beautiful. I was shocked at how lousy the Gillette shave was, which I did for years. I'm not supposed to mention a competitor here. I've been told that. But anyway, Harry's Razor. Folks, do you believe in me enough to spend $10?
That's it. $10.
Do you trust me enough to spend $10? You send off $10, put on your credit card, whatever, PayPal, I guess. And PayPal's not really my friend. He takes my money. But anyway, listen.
It's the worst. They stole my money.
It's $15. It's $15. You get the razor handle. You get the 100-year-old factory-created blades there from Germany. 5 blades, 3 heads, the handle, the shaving cream we throw in for free. Sweet-smelling, beautiful, smooth, glide over your face. It's $15. If you mention my name, Mancow.
Mancow, M-A-N-C-O-W.
You get it for $10.
Yep.
No postage and handling. $10
Yeah,
total.
no shipping, yeah.
And it will change your life. You hate shaving? Yeah, come on, you're a man. You do. I hate it now.
Yeah, it was cool when you're 16.
You'll enjoy 16. Can you imagine the Mexican kids laughing?
Hey, dog. Mustache at 9, though.
Come on, dog. I was shaving in 4th grade, G.
Please give a warm welcome to the Majority Leader of the United States Senate, the Honorable Mitch McConnell of Kentucky.
Mitch McConnell, what a stroke. He sucks, and they booed him. I loved it.
Mitch, you're going on at 2 p.m.
And Ryan, Paul Ryan, another sellout stroke.
Did they boo Paul Ryan, too?
Jennifer Kuiper is there live at the Republican National Convention in exciting Cleveland.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. So Melania may have borrowed a few lines from Michelle. Who cares? But whatever. I mean, that's anything they can do. That's the best they can come up with. But tell me what you're seeing.
Too.
Tell me what you're seeing. I think it's been a little low energy, but tell me what you're seeing.
You know what? Last night it was exciting when they took that roll call vote, because when you get on the floor and you're actually there and you're standing next to people, you get in these scrums where you're getting. I got hit in the head with the camera. It was great. I mean, I loved it. But what is really and then Eric Andre, the comedian, he fell in front of me. I don't know what the heck that was about.
Not that
and
funny. He's not funny.
Yeah,
comedian.
Is that a joke?
He's bizarre.
Comedian's
He's very
not
bizarre.
funny. Hey guys,
Yeah.
and let's whatever you are, left, right, whatever, however you hate Trump, you love Trump. It is an amazing story. Do you know this hasn't happened since 1952 to
since Eisenhower, right?
Since Eisenhower, 1952, and he won World War II.
That's right.
I mean,
and nothing's been conventional about this at all.
I mean, you can hate Trump, but you have to. I mean,
it's amazing.
Let's be. I mean, you can hate Obama. What he did was amazing. His life is amazing. I'm not an Obama fan. It's amazing. You can hate Trump. What he has pulled off
is incredible.
Is incredible.
It really
but Obama had the support of his party. Trump is doing this just as...
that's it. He's on his own.
Against all odds.
He's on his own.
The chair announces that Donald J. Trump, having received a majority of these votes entitled to be cast at the convention, has been selected as the Republican Party nominee for President of the United States.
Against all odds. Kathy, how I'd like to lay with you in the surf and make love. And like that, Mancow was homeless.
Exactly.
With Roger Ailes. Yes.
As a matter of fact, it's funny you mentioned that. Jennifer, I want to go off the board for a second.
Okay.
What's the scuttlebutt there amongst you and your colleagues about this whole Roger Ailes, Gretchen Carlson, Megyn Kelly thing that's going on? I don't want to get you in trouble. I know you worked for Fox for 7 years, but what are your colleagues saying about it there?
You know what? The first thing they say is $40 million. He got $40 million. People are saying that he got $40 million.
He's going to get $40 million to leave. And by the way, it will be the end of Fox. Think of every station that's tried to come up against Fox. Look, I work there. I knew Roger. I know Gretchen. I know Megyn, okay? I think it's disgraceful the way Megyn has behaved. I think Gretchen is stretching it. And I can tell you exactly what it is, in my opinion.
Okay.
And I was there.
Yeah.
It's Zig Ziglar.
What do you mean?
It's Dale Carnegie. You see
how to influence people, how to win friends and influence people.
You see somebody miserable.
Oh, yeah.
God, I love your hair. That is a beautiful shade of red. You know this guy's been effed with his whole life because he's got red hair.
Right.
And again, my opinion, Gretchen, an ugly little troll. Mm-hmm. The ratings were tanking, and her husband was a very powerful agent. That's why she got in. Again, all Mancow opinion.
Right.
But she was able to get higher quality guests on Fox because the liberal media, Hollywood, was fighting them.
Okay.
So they hired her. That was the push, and the husband controlled a lot of big sports players, and they got all the great guests. But it didn't matter because her ratings sank because she wasn't performing.
Right.
So people, you look good. Oh, Gretchen, you look so pretty. Oh, doesn't Gretchen? Are you pretty? She looks hot.
Right.
She's a little troll.
She is.
It's like Adele at the Grammys. Everyone says how beautiful she looks.
Honestly,
we're just trying to make her feel good.
No, sorry. Nobody wanted to have sex with Gretchen. I know Steve Ducey. I know his family. I know his son. He wanted me. Gretchen, sorry.
Get over
What's the motive for the Megyn Kelly piling on?
Money. Megyn Kelly, he hugged me and made me uncomfortable. She would be a nobody without him.
Well, she's serious now with that new haircut.
Oh, that haircut.
She can't look hot anymore. She has to look like a moron.
What is it with beautiful women? The minute they get a little success, they have to look like men.
I don't get
Rachel
it.
Maddow,
I
don't get it.
Beautiful
I'm
hair.
going to sound so sexist saying that, but...
You used a word, scuttlebutt, with Jennifer Kuiper there.
Yes.
And Kathy, I just invented a game just like that.
Oh, really?
Okay, yeah. It's called scuttlebutt.
What is it?
How do you play it?
Hold on a second. This here's my scuttle.
How can I just let you walk away?
Texas rat snakes are going to be one of the largest snakes that you find in the Metroplex area.
A lizard jumped at an anchor man.
Get this thing off me, man. God dang. What is this thing jumping at me for, man? He likes you. Yeah, I can tell, man.
Well, nothing else is going to fit into this dress, I'll tell you that.
And now, it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
There's something in this box. I don't want you to get too excited. It's only on loan.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie. And now, 2 minutes of sports in 60 seconds.
Sports brought to you in part by State Farm. Talk to an agent today at 800-STATE-FARM.
State Farm.
I have State Farm.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
State Farm has me covered.
Sox in Seattle tied at 1 in the 7th.
3-2, a swing and a line drive to left. This is going to send it to the wall at the track. It's gone. A line drive home run. The Sox lead 2-1.
Ed Farmer with the call there on the new home of the White Sox, WLSAM 890. Sox go on to win 6-1 early this morning. Snap their 5-game losing streak. They wrap up that series this afternoon. Cubs-Mets at Wrigley, and the Cubs lose 2-1. They wrap that series up this afternoon. USADA has told the UFC of a second failed drug test submitted by Brock Lesnar before UFC 200. Reportedly, one of the flagged substances is the same one that John Jones tested positive for. And more than 50 former professional wrestlers are suing the WWE, saying the company's responsible for head trauma, concussions that they suffered in the ring, long-term neurological damage. Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Road Warrior Animal, and Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff among the plaintiffs.
Wow.
Sports brought to you by the Hammond Festival of the Lakes. Don't miss George Thorogood this Friday night.
The Hammond Festival of the Lakes.
Yes,
Okay.
George Thorogood this Friday night.
This Friday night.
It's
And then you can
Mancow's
gamble
In Your
and go to
Face
the strip
Sports
club
on
after.
97.9 The Loop. That's right. you go to the boat.
USADA?
Yeah, that's the U.S. anti-doping agency.
Let me tell you something, guys. I don't want to mention his name. Wade Linder, the program director. He does
What's his middle initial?
No, he does steroids. He does steroids, and he wanted me to do it in his office yesterday.
Yeah.
He's like,
did?
let's juice. I'm like, dude, don't you sodomy.
Entertainment, how can I help you?
I'm calling about getting a stripper to come out, and we were just wondering what kind of a show they put on.
Can you tell me more about what's going on? How many people? What area?
Ask about the drill.
Okay, so my boyfriend Cheeks, I guess he was at a show before, and you do something with a drill.
So, yeah, the girls usually come in and do lap dances, party games. Whatever he's seen is exactly, all the girls
honey.
do the same.
No, a male stripper.
Oh, a male stripper.
Yeah.
I don't have any guys. You know why?
Why?
Because it's usually girls calling, and they're f***ing bitches.
You go, girl.
They're so hard. So it's not even worth me doing it. I swear, I've been in business for 15 years. I used to be a dancer.
Okay.
And girls are just bitches. They have to have big backs.
Sounds like Heather Gray.
You guys are bonding. Ask about the Sawzall.
Okay, so Cheeks, now. Okay, calm down, Cheeks. My boyfriend
sounds real
Cheeks.
attractive.
I have a girlfriend like that. Don't worry.
He won't shut up. You know, he's like asking
What
questions.
about the drill? Ask about the
How about the drill? Do you do something with the drill, or?
The girls do. Like I said, I don't have any guys. So I can tell you where to call for a guy stripper.
Did that man just say blah, blah, blah?
You said the girls are bitches, because I totally agree. Like, they're
The
just
girls that
lame.
call
They're
for
fish.
this guy
Am I right,
strippers
Leslie?
are
They're
like,
breeders.
just,
I hate
you know,
them. They're
this
the
has to be
worst,
this and this. And guys just want a stripper, you know? So
Yeah, and you know what I just want?
you just want a drill.
No, I want a guy who's hung, and that's about it, right?
Well, you want to hear Al's story. His family.
As
Lots
long
of guys.
as they do the wham bam thank you ma'am, or in this case sir, then I'm all in. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's what I was
all
really
right.
looking
That-
for.
That's
Cheeks and I are just looking to have
you
the
and
middle
Cheeks.
of the sandwich, if you
Maybe
get
we
what
should
what
continue
I'm
this
saying.
off air.
Yeah, I do.
So you think so? Most male strippers are gay, right? They'll do whatever.
Yeah, I do. I think their chances are high.
Okay, cool. Because there's nothing. A sword fight is only a sword fight with 3 swords, right? Right or wrong?
There you go.
That's great.
What about the rubber gates of hell?
The rubber gates of
you have
hell.
something called the rubber
Tell
gates
him
of hell.
I'm sending him. Tell him I'm sending him a gag ball.
You got him. She said she
I
said.
have one of those.
Oh, he said he already has one. She said she's saying you
Well,
a
he
gag
needs
ball.
another one, obviously.
All right, we'll let you you 3 girls talk off air. Yeah.
Little sewing circle there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, This is what I sing to them. You know what I'm saying? When I'm at the club.
Up next on the Mancow.
Oh, dear God, what is happening? My world is spiraling out of control. Hump Jump Wednesday live at the Republican National Convention. And, we'll do some ADD news coming up. We'll do a bonus question. We'll give you something. The number one movie president. Who is it? The number one movie president, according to a survey. Who's the all-time favorite president in a movie? 591 Rock, 591 Roll. And the mystery movie still in play.
Mancow.
97.9, The Loop.
A Cumulus station. This is WLUP-FM. Chicago. You're listening to Mancow.
She'll unease you, all the better just to please you. She's precocious, and she knows just what it takes to make a problem.
Kim Carr. Am I on? Kim Carr. Am I? Kim Carr.
Ron Harper, ladies and gentlemen.
Kim Carnes is 71 today. She did this song.
Oh, wow.
It knocked REO off the charts.
Wow.
When they had High Infidelity. This was her biggest hit. Her second hit, Rock Bottom. She's under the rock of obscurity next to Sheena Easton, tasting Sugar Walls. I want to tell you, Betty Davis Eyes, we should redo it. Jeffrey Tambor Eyes. I want to tell you, that girl, Jeffrey Tambor on TV, that is the hottest piece of ass. I want to just jam my stuff.
That's a man.
No, that's Jeffrey Tambor. That's a woman.
No, that's a man.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, so no prizes for you. Listen live for the free stuff weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station 97.9 The Loop.
Let's just run through a few, Mrs. Trump. Go ahead.
In this great country where a girl from the south side of Chicago can go to college and law school, and the son of a single mother from Hawaii can go all the way to the White House.
Try New York.
What struck me when I first met Barack
We'll change that to Donald.
was that even though he had this funny name, even though he'd grown up all the way across the continent in Hawaii,
We'll change that to New York.
like my family, they screamed and saved so that he could have opportunities
5 minutes
they
until
never
7 o'clock.
had themselves.
What?
In Slovenia, we say, ask not what your country can do for you,
What?
because the only thing we have to fear is mission accomplished.
Okay. Where did you get your ideas for this speech?
On the Google.
People of America. I was at this here McDonald's on. I was just disrespected in there. Almost got in a fight with the gal in there. First of all, my first issue is the drive-thru was filled all the way up, and I had to walk inside. So then I'm already mad because I got to get out my car and go inside. So I go inside. I politely say, "Hey, can I have a McRib meal? Large size with the Dr. Pepper." And the lady said, "Well, okay, that'd be $6.58. I said, "Ain't you forgetting something, ma'am?" And she said, "Well, what?" I said, "You're supposed to offer me the extra McRib for $1 when you buy the McRib meal." You ain't gonna believe it. She looked me up and down. And she said, well, don't look like you need the extra McRib. Excuse me, bitch? I throat punched that bitch. I knocked her ass down. So if you come to the
in Dalton,
McDonald's,
yeah, Dalton,
and you see a lady named Charlene in there, tell her Carla sent you. And then you throat punch her. Punch her in the
we're not going to punch any. We're not going to punch people.
This is against my civil rights. You, McDonald's. Not all the other ones. I like all the other ones.
You know how you punch a woman in the cooter, don't you?
What?
Are you serious? You go past Bo and Luke, Boss Hog, you get the cooter and you punch it. That's right. Those are Duke's characters, ladies.
Killing blacks! It's a wreck! The run they'll shoot you in the back, cause Chicago cops, you can't stop! Rom ain't got nothing to say, he's just staring at the sky with a tear in his eye. Join us, we gonna march all night. We got black lives, black pride. Abuse us all you want, we never gonna die, cause we're black. Yes, we're black. They're killing blacks. They're killing blacks. They're killing.
Well, nothing else is going to fit into this dress, I'll tell you that.
And now it's time for the Mancow Mystery Movie.
There's something in this box. I don't want you to get too excited. It's only on loan.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
Mork and Mindy, Laverne and Shirley, Happy Days, The Odd Couple. Television man Gary Marshall is dead. In ratings, America's Got Talent is ruling television right now. Well, here's a little highlight.
I used to meet women on the road after shows. I remember once after a show, a woman said, I'd invite you back to my apartment, but it's a bit messy. And I was like, of course your place is a mess. If you're willing to sleep with me, I'm going to assume your whole life is in shambles. A messy apartment is not a deal breaker. I dated a hoarder for 6 months, and she broke up with me, which stings extra hard. I'm like the one thing she can get rid of, you know? Sometimes I get ashamed of what I find attractive. I'll meet like a really beautiful woman, but she's got a terrible personality, and still I feel it in my pants, and I'm like, damn it. Personality should matter, but it doesn't, not to this guy. Having a penis is kind of like having a Republican son, you know? It's a part of me, so I have to support it, but these are not the views that I endorse, you know? Thank you so much.
In the shuffling madness of the locomotive breath runs the all-time loser, headlong to his death. Oh, it feels a piston scraping, steam breaking on his brow. Oh, Charlie stole the handle, and the train it won't stop going, no, it just slow down.
The old girl that used to work on this program is one of the leads in Ash versus the Evil Dead, a series I enjoyed a great deal. The new trailer combines zombies, Bruce Campbell, and Motorhead. Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, it's freaking cool. It's freaking cool. And the first season, they played this song a lot from Jethro Tull. You know, when your hand is a chainsaw and you're killing deadites,
yeah,
this is good music to listen to. For real.
Pokemon Go, I don't get it. Like, do you play it or do you understand it? Can you explain it to me?
Yeah, definitely. I play Pokemon Go a ton. I go to Wicker Park, I go to Humble Park. It's a little app on my phone. I catch Pokemon like Pikachu to evolve into Raichu. I catch Eevee, and he evolves to these really cute other animals like Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon. You can play with your friends. It's a real social game. I play with my coworkers, Josh and Veronica. And I've lost about 4 pounds playing the game too because you have to walk a lot in the game. So it has a huge social aspect. It brings a lot of people together, blacks, whites, everybody plays it, females, males.
So Pokemon Go will solve all of our problems right now that's in the media.
It might take our focus off the media for a little bit, but it'll probably solve some weight issues with people.
You seem to be very opinionated and passionate about Pokemon Go. I didn't expect this lengthy answer. So, are they little monsters, or are they like cute animals that you're supposed to like? What are they? I don't get it.
It's a mix of both. Like a Pikachu, he's a mouse type Pokemon. So he's kind of cute. He has like these red cheeks, thunderbolt type tail, and there's a Pokemon called Meowth. He's based on a cat type Pokemon. Started when I was in 3rd grade. So I watched the cartoon. I got the trading cards, Game Boy games. Pokemon Red was my first one.
I love it. So this is everything that I like. It helps you work out. It helps you meet new people. It's cute animals. I mean, like, it sounds awesome. But it sounds like it's a lot of work. I tried it. I looked at the app and I tried it. And it's a lot of work. And I'm like, I don't want to do all this. I don't want to walk like 3 blocks to get some balls or whatever.
I guess I don't even really think about it. I just enjoy it. It's just such an enjoyable game.
Sunday, Monday, happy days.
Gary Marshall, who's his sister, Al?
Penny.
That's his daughter. I know she looks pretty old, but... Yeah,
Penny Marshall is not his daughter.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Be
I'm
quiet.
pretty sure.
No. Let's bet some money on it.
Damn.
Wow.
Freaking black people, huh? They always,
What?
They always just want to fight with white. They just want to fight with Whitey. You tell them the sky is blue. They say it's...
I thought that was his daughter.
Are you serious?
No, dude.
Yes, I'm serious.
No, I'm just messing with
I
you.
think it was his
You know
aunt.
I love you. You know I love you. Aunt. My aunt.
My auntie Tweety.
Don't make
real
fun of
name.
my tweet.
I don't know what the hell he's saying. Freaking black people. Am I right?
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then Mancow was broke and homeless.
I'm just kidding you, brother. You know I love you. Come on now. Give me a kiss. Kiss me.
No.
I will.
Freaking straight people. Am I right?
God. Damn
What
straights.
kind of meat do you use? Who's your meat supplier? Do you know?
We get sterling beef.
Sterling beef?
Yeah.
Brother, that hamburger, I'll tell you, the quality of the meat is very noticeable.
Thank you.
Sterling meat?
Yes.
God, it is.
That's one of the best burgers you'll ever have.
What's the name of your place?
Umami Burger.
Excuse me?
Umami Burger.
God, it sounds like what Al would call out.
Umami burger. Umami burger.
Umami burger.
And now Al, with 6 months old. Umami burger.
Fried prosciutto on top.
Oh, you got it.
Good night, Irene. That is delicious.
That's your breakfast burger?
And they brought about 15
it's
pounds
a
of
great
bacon.
brunch burger. You know, it's kind of what we like to take.
We have a young intern boy who's going to try to do sports. Al's been mentoring him.
Twink.
And I'm just telling you, what's your name, son?
Victor.
Well, if your name throws you off, we're in trouble. Let me just tell you, do you realize you've learned from the 3rd best radio sportscaster in Chicago?
That's state of Illinois, son. State of Illinois.
3rd best. Rated 3rd best.
That's high.
Right.
We wanted to get the best, but he just quit the drive. So.
And only 3 shows do sports. So.
Anyway, I had a conversation with Gary Marshall, the creator of Mork and Mindy and Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley. His sister was Laverne, you know. Silly black guy. And, yeah, we'll talk with him coming up here. Well, he's dead. It's a tape. Unless something really spooky happens.
Gary Marshall.
The rapture happens and the dead walk the earth. It'll probably be a recording of Gary Marshall. And a trivia question here. Who is America's favorite movie president?
Up next on the Mancow.
Now, you're doing sports, young intern. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You nervous?
No.
You should be, pal. There's only 2 million people listening.
He's the Mancow on the loop. The Mancow on 97.9 The Loop. Meanwhile...
Stephen, hello.
Yeah. Hi.
What is the name of your restaurant?
It's Norma's at the Parker Meridian in New York.
Nice. I've been there. Not to the restaurant, to the hotel.
Oh, great.
You've got an omelet that's $1,000.
We do indeed.
It's called the $1,000,000 frittata.
That's what it is.
Tell everybody what it is.
Well, it is a beautiful frittata with a whole lobster. and on top it has 10 ounces of Sevruga caviar. There was such silence after I thought we got cut off.
It's just $1,000 for.
Well,
to a guy that earned $5,000 a year his first several years in radio, it's just evil. But well, if you're on a business trip, that's a write-off.
Exactly.
Does Donald Trump fondle your d***s and call you the winner and say you're hired while you eat it, or
I don't know.
Do any whores come with this, or
Yes, something.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days.
those of us that cared when we were kids, the Fonz was as good as it gets. It's nice to know that Henry Winkler spends his time now fly fishing and just being a beautiful human being.
He's one of the nicest guys in Hollywood.
He's a special guy. Anyway, Fonzie, originally they didn't want him in leather. It was too tough. Remember he wore kind of a denim jacket for a while?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Gray jacket.
Gary Marshall.
We thought we had come up with this great character called Fonzie. And what happened was the network suddenly said, we don't like this Fonzie character.
The network didn't want him in a leather jacket because that leather jacket implied all that tough world. So he was in a little gabardine windbreaker. It's a wonder they didn't have a bunch of little pencils there.
So I wrote a letter to the network saying, here's what we'll do. Only when he rides the motorcycle, he'll have a leather jacket. Fonzie got his jacket back, and then I wrote another memo. Writers, never, ever in any scene let Fonzie be without his motorcycle. Windbreaker that Fonzie wore, I threw in a dumpster on the Paramount lot. The leather jacket he wore is in the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, and that's absolutely true.
He died yesterday. Gary Marshall, rest in peace, gave us some great TV.
Well, nothing else is going to fit into this dress, I'll tell you that.
And now it's time for the Mancow.
He also
Mystery
did this movie.
In this box. I don't want you to get too excited. It's only on loan.
Think you know the answer? Call the cow now at 312-591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. The Mancow Mystery Movie.
You know what I've always wanted to do?
What?
Always. I mean, like, it's not some
pretty-
great dream, but what's in the box and she's giggling and everything?
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to mix that scene with don't do that. And what I've always wanted to mix it with is the head in the box in Seven.
Oh, my God. That's
yeah.
funny.
That's the kind
That
of
was
stuff.
a good date movie.
That's kind of what
That's how your brain works.
That was
Yeah.
the feel-good movie of the
What's
year,
in the
Seven.
box? What's in the box? And I don't know, Kathy, if you know this,
Yeah.
but Kaiser Sosa
Mm-hmm.
also is in House of Cards, and I don't want to ruin it for you, but Arturo, hello.
What's up, that?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Also is in House of Cards, and I don't want to ruin it for you, but
Hello?
Arturo, hello. What's that? Hello?
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 Hey, Mancow. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello? No, it's Bob.
He's talking to himself as it echoes and loops. Did you tell this guy to turn down his radio the first time caller?
I did.
You did?
I did, yes,
Because
sir.
if you didn't, your ass is fired.
I definitely told him.
No, I'm serious. I'll fire this boy right now. Sir?
Hello?
Sir?
Come on.
Hey! Did our guy tell you to turn down the radio?
Hello?
Turn your radio down. No swearing aloud. Speak clearly into the phone and make mama proud.
Moving on. Hello.
Hello?
Hello? Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Hi. I know the mystery movie.
Yeah?
Is it Pretty Woman?
It is Pretty Woman.
Hell yeah, man!
It was a Gary Marshall movie. He died yesterday. We loved Gary. I ran on Michigan Avenue. I ran into Julia Roberts. I was trying to get her on the show.
I remember that.
Now, she was a complete bitch, but that's not the thing.
Okay.
Okay?
What's the thing?
It's kind of like the Rodman. It's the Rodman thing.
Yeah.
It's the when we were there when Rodman was top of the world. Right. It's okay, Worm. It's okay.
It's okay. You worked so hard.
And then there was when Jimmy Kimmel worked for me.
That's right. He did.
He's making a ton of money and I'm a nobody. But anyway, Jimmy Kimmel worked for me and he went to meet Tyson. Come on, man. And everything we asked. Come on. It's the people around the guy that gets me upset.
Right.
Yep.
So just listen to the jackleg, some guy on the street. I'm trying to get an interview with Julia Roberts. Hey, man, she want to talk to you, man.
God.
That's what pissed me off. You expect Julia Roberts to be a bitch.
Sure.
A horse-faced fake bitch.
Horse-faced. Come on.
Look at her face. It's she's got the mouth. She's got Anthony Robbins' mouth. Seriously, she would eat a sugar cube out of your hand. Which, by the way, Kathy can do that and not use her mouth.
Wow.
It's a talent.
Hey, Julia, it's Mancow. How are you? You look great today.
You need to get the out of my face. Do you understand me?
All right.
You are harassing me.
Sorry about
Get
that.
the out of my face. You have followed me all over town.
All right.
I have had it with you.
Okay, sorry. Jeez, pretty
Aim
woman.
higher. Get a life. Get away from me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Get. Had it. I'm ready my
Okay.
You get away from me.
Sorry about that.
Seriously, man, just give her respect, dog. She doesn't want you there.
Pretty woman, walking down the street, pretty woman.
Hey, you.
Hey, you!
Don't listen to that. Listen to this.
I hear those ice cream bells and I start to drool. Keep a couple quarts in my locker at school. Yeah, but chocolate's getting old. Vanilla just leaves me cold. There's just one flavor good enough for me. Yeah, me. Don't give me no crummy teaspoon. I know what I need. Baby, I love Rocky Road. So won't you go and buy half a gallon, baby? I love Rocky
Every single recording has gone gold for this guy. Hit after hit after hit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Weird Al's really
30 years.
Forever. So look, there's his Joan Jett parody that was one of his first big hits. Joan Jett last night with our friends Cheap Trick and a band I don't really care about, Heart.
They played Stairway to Heaven last night.
How was it? What? Come on, Loop listeners. You were there. What was it like?
Another truckload's coming in for me, all for me. I'm singing, I love Rocky Road.
And who is America's favorite movie president? We want to know.
Up next on the Mancow.
Our young boy intern is going to try to do sports. This should be great. Pikachu, you're going to try to break in on Fox.
Yes, I am, Mancow.
We got a fat boy in a Pikachu costume. It's pretty disgusting. The hair peeking through it.
My God, the hair.
Oh, it's disgusting.
And I'm already sweating like bullets, man.
Oh.
I'm going to be moist all day long. I hope they got a hand dryer big enough for this whole costume.
You know what?
Yeah.
You want a hand dryer? All I want from Kathy is a hand dryer. You know, Kathy?
Yeah.
Moist is I heard women speaking one time. Moist is a word that creeps you out, isn't it?
A little
Moist.
bit.
Women don't like that
yeah.
word moist.
It's kind of gross sounding.
And yet men find it sexy.
I
Not
prefer
anymore.
wet.
But not in the context of you, you pig in a Pikachu costume. And we're eating a umami burger. Hang on.
Listening to Mancow on the
Take your calls next, too.
Happy birthday to one of the most important people in grunge history. Next, in Loop Rock history.
Mancow on 97.9 The Loop.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Can I speak with SR, please?
Who's calling, please?
This is Abdu. I'm calling with the city of...
Yes, this is Esther. I'm the one that turned your paperwork in on my car.
Yeah, no, we tried to review the request, unfortunately, but on our end here it has been denied, so I think maybe trying to talk to the insurance is the best idea now.
It's been denied? Why would it be denied?
Well, yeah, you know, unfortunately...
I put the address form. It's really damaged my bumper cover.
Yeah, but were you wearing your glasses when you were driving that day?
I don't wear glasses, sir.
I get you. Sorry, I just was assuming, with all due respect, you sound like maybe like a slightly elderly woman. I just wanted to make sure that, everything was in check.
It doesn't matter if I'm elderly or 19 or 20. It doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, no, I get it, yeah.
What is your name? What is your arrogance? You tell me that. What is your name?
Oh, yeah, my name is Abdu. But really, between you and I, ma'am, I don't think it's going to happen, like...
Well, I don't know why you returned my car. I didn't damage your street.
Yeah, but honestly, after you hit it, the hole even got even bigger. So, we're going to have to even pay more money to fill it.
Pardon me?
Yeah.
You're telling me, and I hit the hole?
Yeah, no, I'm saying, like, after you hit it,
This is the city complaining that they don't want to pay for a car that was damaged with a big pothole.
No, I didn't make anything bigger. What are you talking about? I made something bigger. You don't know who you're talking to.
Yes, but what I don't think you're getting here is that I am the one that's going to really work this out with you, and I know you're frustrated. I know the situation is not ideal, but I'm trying to...
I'm calling a lawyer, and I'll talk to you later.
What percentage of men would like women to help them pick out their clothes? 100%.
Yep.
I would love my wife to help. Keith Richards says the Rolling Stones will keep going until they die. He says, we're not getting older, we're evolving. We still want our next record to be the best and our next show to be the best.
Wow.
And that is how we feel around here as well.
That's great.
So, Megyn Kelly has sold out Roger Ailes, really getting to not like her. Roger Ailes, the head of Fox, looks like he's on his way out with a $40 million payday. I think he'll be okay. America's Got Talent is ruling the ratings. Major League Baseball doing well, 60 Minutes. Also, Bachelorette. And what's the night shift, Al? I got up last night and took a big... What was the night shift? What's the show called, The Night Shift?
We had Scott Wolf on for it.
Oh, yeah, it's my favorite show. Okay, let's go to our favorite movie president. Who is it in America? Who is it? Taylor, hello.
Mancow, you crazy bastard. Love your show.
740, you son of a bitch. What's up?
Hey, I got an answer for that. I'm thinking it's Abe Lincoln, man.
That brother,
you're gonna have to explain what you're looking for here,
brother. You are awesome. You are awesome. Give that man a prize. Wow. DJ, hello. We're looking for actor. DJ, hello.
Hey, Mancow. Love your show.
Well, we are in the land of Lincoln. Yes. What's up, Maywood? What do you think?
I'm thinking Morgan Freeman.
Was my guess. That was my guess as well. It's not right. Let's America's favorite movie president. What actor? Let's go to Melrose Park. Arturo trying again, or is it a different Arturo? Hello.
Hey, Mancow, love your show.
He turned his radio down. So yeah, what's up?
Nice.
Maybe it's a. Did you call earlier? Were you on earlier?
No, I was not.
Oh, okay, different Arturo. We're number one with Arturos.
Yep. My guess is Leslie Nielsen in the Scary Movie.
Man, I love this guy too. Thank you, Mr. Fuente.
Surely you can't be serious.
No, Leslie Nielsen, our favorite movie president.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. I am serious. I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Break it down, Love Cheese. DJ Love Cheese in the Mancow Lava Lamp Love Lounge.
Captain, how soon can you land? I can't tell. You can tell me I'm a doctor. No, I mean, I'm just not sure. But can't you take a guess? Not for another 2 hours. You can't take a guess for another 2 hours? The life of everyone on board depends upon just one thing.
Get that finger out of your ear. You don't know where that finger's been.
The life of everyone on board depends upon just one thing. Finding someone back there who can not only fly this plane, but who didn't have fish for dinner.
Shirley, you can't be serious. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. I picked the wrong week to stop drinking. Love Cheese, mixing them. Very good.
Don't judge me. Did you see the movie Pixels? The latest Adam Sandler joint?
I am going to judge you if you say you liked it.
No, I didn't like it.
It's crap.
It's been on cable and it's summer. Nothing's on TV.
I sat through it, yeah.
But Kevin James is president in that one.
Oh, that's
It's like I picked the wrong week to quit smoking. Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. I am serious. I am serious. And stop calling me Shirley.
Anyway, it's been a great convention so far. Last night was fantastic. It was huge.
Jimmy Fallon.
Did you see Melania? She stole the show. Literally.
And now,
Yes.
2 minutes of sports in 60 seconds.
Black Power. Al, go ahead. Introduce your young boy here.
Yeah, this is my young protege here. This is young Vic. He idolizes me, so I've been trying to show him the ropes.
We all do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And don't be nervous. I understand you're standing next to your idol, and I don't want the sexuality and the strength of the strong black man, to intimidate you or anything like that. So just go on and do what you got to do.
I think white people
I feel sorry for him a little bit because it's tough. It's got to be difficult for him.
Yeah.
It's got to be difficult for him to be surrounded by the darkness. You understand what I'm saying? The black man, you know what I'm saying?
You got
to talk about all
man.
these strong black athletes with the sweaty and the muscles and everything and the swinging. It's very intimidating.
He's a very skinny little white boy.
Like that. So
I think
just do the best you can. Ain't nobody gonna judge, even though the black planet is here and y'all's a minority and on the way out.
Well, that's nice of you to help a minority.
So
this
go
young
on
white
and do
boy.
what you got to do. I'll just,
Okay, I think that's enough of an intro. I think that's.
All right, Cubs and Mets at Wrigley. The Cubs load the bases and nobody out in the ninth, but they still can't score. They lose 2-1. The bright spot, Jake Arrieta, pitched well after a shaky month, so Cubs manager Joe Madden will take that.
Yeah, he pitched really well. We played well. We pitched well. Played good defense. We just didn't get hit when we needed it. But it was good to see Jake pound the strike zone. That's a great game for him to build off of. Another closely contested game with these guys. We just got to figure out how to score that run late to get on top.
They wrap up the series this afternoon. The Sox scored late, the bullpen retires the last 9 Mariners in a row, and the White Sox win 6-1. They wrap up the series this afternoon. Sports brought to you by Chicago Harley. If you're looking for the largest selection of new Harleys, look no further than Chicago Harley-Davidson. 2929 Patriot Boulevard in Glenville. Giselle Bündchen turns 36 today.
That's
kicker.
Oh, there's a kicker?
Yeah,
okay.
kicker too.
He's going to end on a laugh?
Yeah,
okay, here we go.
This is a joke.
Go ahead.
She's almost as focused on Tom Brady's balls as Roger Goodell. There you go. That was the kicker.
You show him how to do the joke, Al. Show him how to do it. He was good up until that point.
No,
I'm going to tell you
that's
something. Guys, he's only 4
It's
years old.
That wasn't bad. That was not. I'm proud of you.
Do the
That's
joke.
my boy. Giselle Bündchen turns 36 today.
Yeah.
She's almost as focused on Tom Brady's balls as Roger Goodell.
You're a master, Al. You're a master.
How would you like to be a food critic, Mancow listener? We've got the great restaurant.
Thank you.
Name your restaurant.
Umami Burger in West Loop on
Studio
945.
today. That great restaurant
Go.
Umami Burger in West Loop at 945 West Randolph.
is here. We want to feed you.
Yep.
Call 591-ROCK or 591-ROLL. While supplies last, Mancow will buy you some amazing food at
Umami Burger at 945 West Randolph.
That's it. But listen, you want to be a food critic? We will. I'm telling you, this
It's
burger.
a fantastic burger.
Yeah.
Delicious.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, and you dip it in syrup?
Listen.
Yeah,
If you
bad
call
about
and say,
myself.
"Yeah, I went there, I didn't like it," you're an asshole.
Right.
Yeah.
And we can't be friends. No, seriously. Honestly, you're just because that burger's a damn good burger,
Incredible.
man. 50 pro wrestlers are suing WWE over head injuries.
Yes.
Now, but what about the head injury that got them to be pro wrestlers to begin with?
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously?
They didn't know there were going to be some issues when you get slammed on your head for 20 years?
Jimmy Superfly Snuka going off the top rope for 15
They didn't know
years.
getting hit in the head with a steel chair would affect you later in life?
Exactly.
Over and over?
Yeah.
And Superfly killed his wife.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's
what's-
right.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Whoops. Well, maybe that's why he's suing. He needs the money for the trial.
Chris Christie.
God, what a slob.
Stop. Says not being Trump's VP pick was disappointing. Even more disappointing, the Cinnabon closed near his house. And, Matt Damon says all of the guns in America should be confiscated. Again, I want to remind you.
And then he said, go see Jason Bourne this Friday.
Yeah, we're all have plenty of guns.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's such a hypocrite. I want to remind you, folks. I just nobody says this. I need to say it. By the way, it's not just. Oh God.
Aw, what's wrong?
Oh.
Are you okay?
No, I don't want to see the 10 Commandments. I don't want to see a cross. It's not freedom from religion. It's freedom of religion. We believe in freedom. Well, that 10 Commandments offended me. Go F yourself. It's freedom of. It's not freedom from. I saw a newspaper. I heard TV news. Right. It's not freedom from the news. It's freedom of the press. It's not freedom from religion. It's freedom of religion. And the other thing is, do you need a gun to hunt? Do you need that kind of gun? That gun looks scary. No, it's not about hunting. I'm so sick of this. It is about us protecting ourselves from them, the government. So whatever they have, I want, including nuclear missiles. I want nukes. Here's Matt Damon.
I totally get it. I mean, especially...
He thinks people should be offended by the guns in his movie. Is this guy a jagoff?
That's ridiculous.
Is he? Well, you should be offended. Yeah.
I totally get it. I mean, especially given what's gone on recently, and I get not wanting to see a picture of a gun right now, and I don't blame her at all. You know, it's, I mean, for the marketing purposes of Jason Bourne, I mean, you know, he is a guy who runs around with a gun, so it's not, you know, it's not gratuitous marketing, but certainly given, you know, in light of recent events,
shut up.
And now, this
is a nation where every coin in our pocket and every bill in our wallet says, "In God we trust." So are we willing to elect someone as president who has as their role model somebody who acknowledges Lucifer? Think about that.
That was Ben Carson, who's a brilliant brain surgeon, and I love the way he was portrayed on SNL by our buddy.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Oh, it's hilarious.
But
But
he's going to be in studio.
You know, Hillary has said she talks to spirits and uses, you know, talks to demons and spirits and has conversations with dead people. Nancy Reagan said the same thing.
Wow.
Consults with ghosts.
Right, like Patrick Swayze.
No, like Fred in his van, okay? We had a poltergeist, and this guy Fred came by in this van. He had a dog that was just awesome, and they got rid of it. Turns out it was a neighbor that wanted to lower the property value so he could buy our house. But he had a ghost mask on. He had Daphne, this lesbian girl, with him, and this guy Shaggy had some great weed.
Marijuana, the dried leaves and flowers of the Indian hempweed, is used in the form of a cigarette. Marijuana smoking, experts point out, can make a helpless addict of its victim within weeks, causing physical and moral ruin and death. Should you ever be confronted with the temptation of taking that first puff of a marijuana cigarette, don't do it.
Mama, don't smoke that much dope, don't you worry about me. Mama, don't smoke that much dope, don't you worry about me.
We can also do a round of Fact or Shiznit coming up. The bonus question, and we'll give you something.
It helps to keep my blues away.
I'll tell you what. You can go see UFC.
Nice.
You can go to Joe Rogan, the comedian. You can see Planet of the Apes scrubbed with your buddies at the theater. You can see Megadeth, or we'll send you to eat at Umami Burger, okay? So you get to pick what president is our favorite movie president in America. Okay? Call us.
591 Rock, 591 Roll.
It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, which means you can't call in. Well, you can, but you're going to end up talking to some part-time bored up with a speech impediment. Listen live for the real deal. Weekday mornings, 5:30 to 9:30 on The Loop.
The greatest Italian food in North America is at La Scarola. And how often did I see the mobsters drinking and dining and having a ball, straight up real mafia.
Oh,
and
yeah, Joey the Clown was always in there.
and then the cameras are outside.
Yep.
Right.
It, we've Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Guys, I want to tell you something. I spent a day with him the first day of the bad tour. Gene Jovanovich, I think was his name, Jovanovich, CBS Records, and he said everybody is messing with me. Mancow, I want you. My name wasn't Mancow then. Holy moly! He goes,
I want you.
He goes, everybody's blowing up my phone. They're bribing me. They're doing all kinds of stuff. He goes, I want you to spend a day with Michael Jackson, the first day of the bad tour.
Wow.
And I spent many hours with him, and he was very smart.
Oh, yeah.
And his voice was not like this.
It wasn't?
It was a little deeper, but I understand he really would go a lot deeper. But he didn't want his voice. He was protecting his voice.
Right.
Interesting.
And there was kids around dressed like him in very expensive outfits. And I never, pedophile. Weird, yes, but I didn't think pedophile at the time.
Right.
And then Love Cheese was with me, maybe a year and a half later. I was at a thing called the Gavin Convention. It was a radio industry convention in San Francisco. He came in. Oh, my God, Michael Jackson. Jellyfish was there. Jesus Jones was there. Eddie Money was there.
Wow.
Forgotten bands, but
sure, big at
anyway,
the time.
Yeah. And anyway, Michael Jackson, everybody, hey, everybody, boom, on him.
Wow.
And he walked and moved and had an air about him of a space alien, and his skin color was something you've never seen before and somewhat translucent. And he saw me and made a beeline for me. Oh, man, he's going for Mancow. He said, wow. God. And it was a pretty big deal. And he remembered everything that we had talked about a year and a half earlier.
Wow.
Brilliant. So fast forward to, I'm sitting over, I don't know what that theater is over in Lincoln Park, but I'm sitting over at the theater. I'm watching This Is It, the movie. Remember that came out after his?
Sure.
And you remember for years, he was in his pajamas. He could hardly walk.
That's
he
right.
was,
when he was going
he came to court in pajamas.
And then, he's done. It's over. This is it. I can only do one more show.
Right.
To pay off my legal fees because I'm a pedophile. Anyway, when you see that movie.
Yep.
Hey, your bass is off. Niles, can we get him in here? I need you to remix that. Hold on. Dancer, 50. Your step, you were half a beat off. He played us. That whole, it was right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
He played us.
Yep.
He was done.
He was in total control.
He had been a superstar since he was a baby. Mm-hmm. He wanted to be with his kids, and he was done with us, and I respect it, and I get it.
Okay.
The pedophile thing, if that's real, he can burn in hell. Why am I telling you all this? I've seen the mobsters that are suddenly, have you seen Bill Cosby going in and out of court?
He's got a cane in one hand, so I got to carry him
in.
He's suddenly blind. And he's so lonely because all of his friends have abandoned him. Yeah, Mr. Cosby, people don't like rapists.
That's right.
And I do believe the women. And Cos, you can go straight to hell. Okay? How about that? Factor Shiznit, how do we do it? It's 8 o'clock on the nipple. We're going to do a special Factor Shiznit coming up. We're trying to find America's favorite movie president, and it's not Abe Lincoln. I'm looking for an actor.
That was awesome.
Tinley Park. Rick, hello.
Hey, love your show.
Hey, buddy. You're going to be a food critic for us, correct?
Yeah, man. Nice.
Okay, where are we sending them, guys? Come on.
Umami Burger at 945 West Randolph.
Umami Burger, 945 West Randolph.
The burger describe the burger you made for us in the studio today, Chef.
It's got a fried prosciutto on it, a Gruyere cheese fondue, and it's a custard fried bun.
Oh. Now, your boss has not been allowed in the studio because I don't want my boss in the studio, but he's been on the other side of the glass, and he can't hear.
Right.
But, man, if he could hear how these guys talk about him, he must be a jag-off.
Brutal.
I'm kidding. I don't want him to get fired. Chris, you want to be a food critic?
Yes.
We're going to hook
you on the show.
Thank you, brother. Now, listen, we're going to hook you up, but you got to make sure you call us so we know what you think, okay? Let's go to, let's keep going here. Our favorite movie president, who would it be? Let's go to, where are we going to? Romeoville. Cheryl, hi.
Hi, love your show.
Thank you. What's up?
I'm going to say Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas, no. Let's go to Tina. Tina, hello.
Hi, good morning, Mancow. Love your show.
Hey, what's up?
Waiting to give you the right answer.
Come on.
Harrison Ford?
Harrison Ford is right. You're a winner.
Yay!
Harrison Ford.
Walk in a hurry if you have to. Downtown, when you've got jewelry or a coat that is furry, it's not safe, you know. Downtown, just listen to the rhythm from the boombox in the caddy. Hookers on the sidewalks looking for their sugar daddy, and winos with booze.
Hey, Hal Sparks is banned from the show. He's never been anything but rude to me.
Really?
I've been nothing but
He loves you.
No, no, you know what? I've never been anything but nice to him. He's never said one nice thing to me. We've rolled out the red carpet for Hal Sparks.
Yeah.
He's a local guy.
Right.
I've been nice, and it's always, I suck, I'm stupid, I'm a radio guy, he's smarter than me, I'm a moron. And I did that dance for about 10 years.
Okay.
And then you remember me saying I don't want Hal Sparks on the show anymore?
Mm-hmm.
I just got sick of feeling like garbage every time he leaves. Listen to him laugh.
It's not funny. Mancow's very serious right
Hal
now.
Sparks is smarter than me. I'm a stupid, fat radio loser.
Aw.
He's a movie star. He's smarter than all of us. Believe me.
I've never said any of those things except for that I'm smarter than you.
Of course. Smarter.
The rest of that.
Radio people are losers. He's a cute, funny comedian in movies. And he lets you know it.
But all the positive things are things I say. All the negative things is what bounces around in your head without any help from me. That's the reality, and that's why I'm unnecessary in your life. There you go.
What's that?
That's why you need me. It's because I remind you. I bring you down to reality.
Okay.
As opposed to this manufactured environment that you create at work where you have like 95 pictures of your head like blown up to, Earth size on all the walls like Saddam Hussein. Somebody has to be there. See, somebody in the background laughed because they know it.
But I don't need Hal Sparks.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is leaked to the reality.
I get beat up enough in my daily life without having Hal Sparks tell me how lousy I am.
I disagree. I don't think that's the case at all. Obviously, the universe has not kept you in check. Otherwise, we would not keep crossing paths. I don't arrange this. This
All right.
happen.
Hal, where are you from, son?
What do you mean, where am I from? I grew up in Kentucky, but then I went to high school in Chicago. I went to New Trier and lived in Winnetka and on the north side. And, yeah.
Well, do you know the Steppen family?
The Steppen family?
Yeah, for real.
No, not
my friend Al Steppen is a Winnetka boy. I'm in Wilmette now, and my kids will go to New Trier.
Oh, well, there you go. I don't know them personally, but I'm sure they're lovely people just from the geography.
I hear different things about New Trier. Too big, kids get lost, and then I hear, oh, it's fantastic. And as I every single person I see on TV, even if they're like makeup people or cameramen or whatever, TCM, I watch these movies. The amount of talent, and I mean in sports, in movies, in everything, the amount of talent that came out of that little neighborhood, that came out of New Trier is, I don't know that there's another school like it on earth. The amount of talent.
There isn't.
So what is, and I mean, including Hal Sparks, perhaps the greatest graduate.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, I think primarily one of the great things about it is it's huge and kids get lost. There's something actually to be said for that. It is so big you can't be king of it. So it is a school without the kind of centralized, power structure, that you would see in some sort of kid-teen drama. You just have to make yourself, and because it's that big. If it's a smaller high school, there's always some, one girl and one boy who are kind of in charge or something. New Trier's too big for that. So that's part of it. The other thing is you have all the stuff that's available. Like the theater department looks like something that should be downtown. So that's the big reason. All the resources. I mean, and the teachers are awesome, and they should have kicked me out years before. They were way more charitable with me than I would have been.
young twink Hal Sparks, were you hanging out at Homer's Ice Cream? Where was your hangout? Did you go over to Sarky's and get an omelet?
No, that was the main date place or whatever. But we hung out at the White Hen.
It was a simpler time.
That's the White Hen.
On the curb.
Those were good days.
Yeah.
Drinking RC.
Yes, that's right, man. And then, the great thing is that you could ditch so easily. You could get all the way home. Like That was the crazy thing. I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, so it's true. And I lived right up Woodlands. I lived 4 blocks away, so everybody hung out at my house.
I was so excited. I got the whole family together and had some friends in town that are Smashing Pumpkins fans, and we went over to Highland Park. And you know, I'm buddies with Billy from the Smashing Pumpkins, and man, wait till you see his. I mean, it was a post office near his house, and it was too beautiful. He wouldn't let it close. So he opened a you know, I love rock stars with tons of money that do stuff like this. The Monkees had a boutique named Zilch. The Beatles had Apple. Anyway, so Billy in Highland Park, Smashing Pumpkins, has Zuzu's and tea shop, coffee shop, and we show up. It's 5:05 and closed. Closes at 5 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, I don't know. I'm telling that story. Hal, you're an L.A. boy now, right? You live in L.A.
I do.
But coming home is always a big deal. You're doing one night only at the Zanies.
That's right. Sunday, early show.
Which Zanies?
Downtown. Yeah.
Okay.
In keeping with your musical theme that you were playing earlier. Or was that just hold music to torture me? Julie Andrews singing Downtown or whoever it was.
Well, it's Julie London, stupid. You see, I am smarter than you.
I'm sorry. That's not indication of intelligence. That's taste. Details are no indicator of. There's lots of people who can see a bunch of toothpicks thrown on the ground, know exactly how many are there, but you wouldn't ask them what movie to see. You know what I'm saying? You're correct, but not smart. So that's how this always ends up. This is how we always end up.
This is how it always ends up with me and Hal Sparks. It's a love-hate relationship, but let me tell you this: the makeup sex is second to none. Hal Sparks, love him, hate him. I guess I love him today.
Yeah, he's nice.
Sunday at Zanies.
Nice.
He is very funny. Brother, are you going to get on Fox today? Have they brought their? They usually go outside there on Michigan Avenue.
Like a weather segment, do something.
I'm waiting for them to film on the street now. Security already chased me away from the courtyard, so I'm hanging out waiting.
Brother,
how they spot you?
He's dressing. This is Johnny Chops, the guy with big chop sideburns. Brother, it's public. Look, I used to.
They can't chase him
away.
He
looks like Elvis when they find him dead wearing a Pikachu costume.
I worked there for years. Okay, that whole front area is public. You do whatever the hell you want. Okay, are you handing out the Mancow sunglasses and keychains and stickers and T-shirts?
I got a whole bag full of them, Cal.
You got those front row tickets now?
I believe I do.
Yeah, you just lied, didn't you, huh? But see, he's learning. Yes,
Yep. Go with it.
Don't ever correct me even when I lie. It's embarrassing.
Let me check my Pikachu costume with no pockets.
Hey, and how am I supposed to say this burger place? Umami. That's what I've been saying.
You've been saying you, mommy.
Well, it's spelled umami, you bitch.
Oh,
I'm kidding. You know I love you.
I love you too.
You know I love to take my hands and spread your legs and stand between your legs and ask for a
Should
threesome.
never told that story, Kevin.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's what I'll be thinking about later when I'm alone.
Man. Later?
I have this thing.
I've been thinking about it since 6 a.m.
Kathy, I have this thing. When you tell me these little stories, understand they all go in this place in my mind. It's called the Spank Bank.
Yep.
And none of the good people listening ever have that.
No,
other than me. I'm a... Okay, brother, I'll tell you what. If you get on TV this morning, I'll give you $100, okay, Pikachu?
All right, brother, sounds good. I love it.
That's your mission, intern boy.
Come on now.
Even if you have to break into the broadcast.
Where nerds come from miles around. They come from everywhere, and if Pikachu is there, you just...
Hey, Rob, what's up?
Mancow, love you show, man.
Thank you, dude. What can I do for you?
I just wanted to see if you could play that prank call.
Wait, hold on. Get on. Get there. Walk up to the camera. Oh, they cut away.
Oh.
Move up to the camera. He's on Fox 32. He's on Fox 32. Move up to the camera. Move up.
They zoomed in.
Move closer. They moved away, trying to get away. Oh, they cut away.
That was great.
But he made it on TV.
There's $100.
He did it. What?
Oh, were you joking about that?
I'm not giving him $100.
Yeah, you are.
That's not even
okay. I didn't think he'd actually get on.
Go in Chicago playing Pokemon Go.
Now, Mancow presents Fact or Shiznit. We ask you a question and you tell us if it's fact or shiznit. Call the cow now and play Fact or shiznit?
Fact or shiznit? Your 50-50 shot at freebies. Cheryl, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Sea otters can get herpes from humans.
Shiznick.
No, it's a fact. Let's go to Kathy. Kathy, hello.
Hello.
Hey, Kathy. When sweaty, Asians are less stinky than whitey.
Shiznick.
That's actually a fact.
No, Asian people stink less when they sweat.
That's true.
And scientists don't know why. Chris, hello.
What's going on, Cal?
Chris, a single 75-watt light bulb produces more light than three 25-watt light bulbs.
That's a fact.
You're absolutely right.
Yay!
Nice job.
Josh, Big Al Roker has a question for you.
Josh, part of Muhammad Ali's boxing training was tap dancing. He even won an award for it at a county fair. Fact or shiznit?
Fact.
That's shiznit, Holmes.
Later.
Tap dancing.
Mike,
Dummy.
hello.
Love your show.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go, Mike.
Tap
The
dancer.
AstroTurf in the Astrodome was held
AstroTurf
together
in the
by
Astrodome.
3 miles of zippers. Fact or shiznit?
Zippers. The AstroTurf held together with zippers.
No, that's actually a fact.
Fact.
Wow.
Fact. Chuck?
Yeah, man.
Hey, buddy.
What's going on, man, Cal?
Listen up. Identical twins can have different blood types. Fact or shiznit?
That's a fact. What an
I'm sorry, sir. That's shiznit.
All right, so that's how we play it. Okay.
Notice they zoomed right into the guy when I ran back and started dancing. That was great. Oh, yeah. I'm the big fat guy dressed in yellow. Come on. I'd be hard to miss.
Okay, Johnny.
Yeah.
The next time they do a live hit on Fox 32, make sure your phone is on and you're listening to me so I can tell you where to move so you get on camera.
My phone's on, brother, and I had 2 big black security guards chase me away already.
Oh, what's that wrong with black security guards? Why you say they're black security
These
guards?
guys are built like football players.
47 years ago, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first men to walk on the moon, or did they, Joe Rogan?
Enjoying the Mancow Morning Show podcast, Call the show and win free stuff if you got the stones. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station 97.9 The Loop. Mancow.
All right. So that was Joe Rogan who's coming to town. We're gonna have Joe Rogan tickets. We can take how many can we can take? We can take 5-10 people right now to play Fact or Shiznit. All right.
Nice.
47 years ago, men walked on the moon. Do you believe it? 591 Rock, 591 Roll. Johnny Chops was all over Fox 32.
Yeah.
That's right.
dude.
That
It was
incredible.
hilarious.
You can see him busting out of the costume from a block away.
Dude. Is he there?
He's probably.
I'm here, yeah.
Now listen, you have to listen to me. You had your phone. I mean, okay, you have to listen so I can tell you where to move so that you get on camera.
I know, I see it. They're petting the dog now.
Okay, hold on. They're petting the dog. Hold on, they're petting the dog. Now, get behind him. Get behind him. Get in the middle. Go right now. Stay in the middle. Stay between the two. Go. No, get in the middle. Get in the middle. Stop. Oh, now they cut away. They cut away. It was great.
What's up, brother?
You did it, brother. Remember when I was trying to show I was smarter than Hal Sparks and I said Julie London?
Yes.
It was Petula Clark.
Oh.
Stupid ass that I am.
Chi-town, summer in the city, gangbangers getting shot, oh what a pity. Can't shoot, missing each other, shooting everyone, but they're just brothers. All around the people lay dead, teach them to shoot each other in the head.
And now.
Wednesday, the Mancow Muller. Right now, Wednesday.
What annual salary would make you happy?
Well, I have big dreams, so I'm going to say $1 million.
$1 million? What are you going to do with all that money?
Buy lots of candy.
What? Is candy code for something?
No.
Like nose candy?
No, like actual food candy that I eat. I like eating.
60,000 would be a good, nice annual salary, I think.
Yeah, you can take care of a few things, have some fun, right?
Yeah, pay a car note off, pay student loan bills, have some fun, go out and enjoy your life, go on vacations, hang out with friends.
About like $100,000 because I feel like I'll be able to live comfortably. It's not too much, not too little.
paper.
I'm with you on that. 100 grand would be good.
Yeah, it's decent. If I can make more, that'll be cool, but $100,000 is good enough for me.
I don't need money. I just need experiences. You know, I'm a painter. I like to paint. And as long as I have some time to paint and be creative, I'm happy.
So you're an artist. Money is not a big thing.
Oh, I'm an artist. I need money, but
to buy paint.
Not the goal. It's not the goal. Money's not the goal. You know, experience is the goal.
Fact or shiznit? We can take 10 people or whatever we get through here, okay? And we got great stuff, concert tickets, send you to, what's the name of the restaurant?
Umami Burger.
Yeah, we'll do that too. You can take your mommy to Umami, okay? Fact or shiznit? You got a 50-50 shot. Am I right, Kathy?
It's that easy.
My friend David just butt dialed me. Kathy, have you ever butt dialed like 15 people at once?
All the time.
It is the eighth wonder of the world. You're sitting on it. When I say 69, Kathy,
Yes,
you know what I'm talking about.
I sure do.
First men to walk on the moon. Rogan says it didn't happen. Fact or shiznit coming up here. Chris?
Yes.
You want to be a food critic?
I do.
Okay, we're going to hook you up. Now, the deal is you got to call us and review the place. Where's he going to go?
He's going to go to Umami Burger at 945 West Randolph.
Okay, Kathy, me, we all love your burgers.
It's incredible.
And what are you going to, Chef, tell me what you're going to cook for this guy. What are you going to make for him?
We'll make him the New Monte Cristo burger, which is exclusive to West Loop.
Okay, brother.
Oh, nice.
Delicious.
All right. Amber.
Yes?
Let's do this.
Now, Mancow presents Fact or Shiznit. We ask you a question and you tell us if it's fact or shiznit.
Here we go, Amber. You ready?
Okay. Yes, I am.
It took the Apollo 11 spacecraft 3 weeks to fly from the Earth to the moon. Fact or shiznit?
Fact.
No, it's shiznit. It took 4 days. Pedro? Pedro, here we go. You there, Pedro?
Yes, sir.
Where are you from?
Schaumburg.
Okay, here we go.
Got it.
This is the music I hear when I'm real farty. You know, when my wife makes baked beans,
Yeah.
she only makes 239.
Why?
Otherwise, it'd be too farty. They left a plaque on the moon that said an American was the first person there. Fact or shiznit, Pedro?
Shiznit.
Yeah, you're a winner. That's right. Yeah.
Nice job.
Yeah, it said from all mankind. Okay, let's keep going. Welcome, everyone in our studio audience. We're playing the game. Fact or shiznit here. Steve?
What's up, Mancow? What's up, crew?
The American flag that they left on the moon was made by a 78-year-old woman who won a contest. She was out of Iowa. Fact or shiznit?
Shiznit.
That is shiznit. They bought it at Sears.
Really? Wow. How about that?
Yep.
That's interesting.
Nico?
Good morning, Mancow. Love your show.
Hey, man. The astronauts had to be in quarantine for 3 weeks when they got home so that we wouldn't get, well, we didn't know, moon germs. Fact or shiznit?
Fact.
It is a fact. Yeah, Richard Nixon had to talk to him through a glass window.
Wow.
When they were in an airtight trailer.
Really?
We're having a lot of winners now. Ryan? Ryan, are you there? Okay, here we go.
Yes.
Fact or
Love your
shiznit?
show.
Thank you, brother. The switch to turn on the moon unit so they could fly home broke. They didn't know if Buzz and the rest would be stranded, but then Buzz took out a pen, stuck it in, and moved it up, and it started the rocket. Fact or...
Man, that's shiznit.
It's a fact.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
You're kidding.
They couldn't figure out how on earth to make it happen. They were struggling at NASA. They thought maybe Buzz and Neil would be stranded there and die.
Yeah.
Buzz Aldrin pulled out his ballpoint pen, stuck it in, moved it up, and it started the rocket, and they got home.
Wow.
How about that? That's how we play Fact or Shiznit. Lots of winners. Thanks, everybody. Joe Rogan coming to town. Earlier on the show, he made a heck of an argument against man ever being able to walk on the moon.
Yeah, he's animate about it.
Kubrick, who did 2001 Space Odyssey, faked it all, used his special effects that he learned doing the movie 2001 Space Odyssey to help the government fake it. The daughter came out and said it's absolutely stupid. Al, you're easily persuaded. You have a weak mind.
Wow.
These aren't the droids we're working, these aren't the droids
we're looking for?
Yeah, that's you. You're that guy. Do you believe Joe Rogan?
I do not believe Joe Rogan.
Okay, good.
Up next on the Mancow.
We just had our guy dressed like Pokemon Go all over Fox. They were quite pissed. What is this vintage video game? In honor of Pokemon Go, which is what I do in Boys Town. Yeah. If you know what this is, call and win right now.
591 Rock, 591 Roll.
Mancow. After Mancow, the Rock of Chicago is on.
Just a little patience.
97.9. The Loop. This is
The Loop.
What is this vintage video game? Hey, here's the head of RNC Communications. That's the Republicans explaining Melania Trump.
Melania Trump said you work hard for what you get in life. John Legend said work hard to be anything you want in life. Kid Rock said work hard to be anything you want in life. Melania Trump said the strength of your dreams and willingness to work for them. Twilight Sparkle from My Little Pony said this is your dream. Anything you can do in your dreams, you can do now.
That's the head of the RNC Communications explaining
Who cares?
Melania Trump and comparing her to My Pretty Pony.
Actually,
Or
it's
My
a pretty
Little
good
Pony.
comparison, actually.
She's real pretty.
Operator. Yes, is this information?
Yes.
I was wondering if you could help me out with a question.
Okay, I can try.
Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Hello?
Aw, she hung up on us. She's just a
Doing
boy.
this show and getting a chance to talk to a lot of people. I spoke with a lot of people that got it on with Marilyn Monroe. They said she was a dead lay. She didn't have to move.
She didn't have to.
They said she was
beautiful
awful.
woman in the
Natalie
world.
Wood, today would have been her birthday. She had the worst feminine odor. They said it was hard to sleep with her and not puke.
Ew.
All right, let's try this. Good morning. Morning. There we go. How are you today? My. Is that his opinion?
Couple calls in real quick. Let's go to Andy in Massillon. Hello, Andy. You're the first call on the last call.
Hey, Chuck. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing very well, Andy.
Thank you. I just have a quick question about the Cavs. Do you think that they can win more championships than you have DUIs?
No, I don't think they could because they would have to. I really don't believe they will do that. I'm sorry to say, but you never know. It would be good for everybody if they did. Mason in Virginia, how are you?
Hey, what's up, Joe?
What's happening?
Not much. Hey, I had a quick question.
Yes.
How does it feel that you have 2 DUIs?
Listen, this is a great start because, listen, you aren't going to bother me. I got a hit show, you silly little clown. I was on All Bets Are Off. I want my audience to be smarter than that. Don't show your ignorance, you stupid fool. I'm taking another call and we'll test them.
We have our first caller. Hello.
Yeah, my hemorrhoids flared up real bad.
Yeah, we know. All right.
What was that?
That's nice to know. Call Preparation H. Okay. Let's get back into the show. Wow. That's a bad night tonight.
Guess we're open too, folks.
Okay. Yes. Hello, who's this?
Ralph, this is John down on the south side.
Yes, John. How you doing tonight?
Hey, first off, I want to say I love the show.
Okay.
Okay, and I want to say that your co-host is a handsome fellow and that's a nice sweater he's wearing.
Thanks.
But what I wanted to call about, I don't have a sports comment. What my comment is, all these little kids that keep calling you in, I think you should go out and find them and beat them and then smack their parents around for not, parenting their children.
Yeah,
These kids have nothing better to do than call us and make farting noises on the show.
You're right.
Go out and find them.
You're right, John. You're right.
Yes.
You know what, John? I don't let that bother me at all. And a lot of these other talk show hosts, they let that bother them. It makes them get upset. I don't bother it at all. I just strike it up as, hey, you want to be immature, you want to play around, you want to call the show. I feel if you don't have anything better to do with your time, hey, you must lead a dull life thing or something,
You're a good man.
All right. Hey, thanks,
I'm
John.
Get back to the show.
Why don't you do that with somebody else? I'm a respectable sports talk show host. Everybody likes my program. If you don't like it, don't watch it, don't call here. I don't need your opinions, okay? But I do thank you for calling, by the way.
At the sound of the tone, it will be the exact time. It is now the exact time. Thank you.
9:02 at the Loop.
Black dude shoveling down the street, pants pulled way down low. In Chicago, he is just dead meat. Inglewood ready to blow. It's the city, hey, it's the city of death. Chicago explodes whenever there's heat. Slam on in another clip. In Chicago, you just dead meat, yeah. Another African American bites the dust. Another African American bites the dust. Another African American gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, they'll shoot whites too. Most any death is unjust.
Que pasa, amigos? Nada pasa, I see.
This guy, I remember this guy. Thinks he's a tough guy.
He is a tough guy.
And then he met me.
He's well, yeah.
You think you're a pretty big old boy, don't you there, huh?
Not too bad.
How big are you? How
Taller
tall
than
are
you.
you?
How big of a boy are you?
I'm 6'3".
Yeah, well, I'm right at 6'4". I'm slouching right now.
He's the right height to kick your ass. 6'3", sounds just about right.
You work out, you got pretty big arms there.
A couple days a week.
Yeah? Yeah. Well, I'm going to get around to it sometime soon. I'm going to get in shape and lose some weight. You may notice my right arm's a lot bigger. You want to know why that is?
Oh, yeah. On my face.
You ever do that?
No, I've got girls for that.
What's that? What's that?
No comment on that.
Oh, come on now. You remember, I'm the guy that rode the bull backwards. That had to impress you. Your hero told you that he was shocked at how fearless I was. Is that true or not?
Oh, it's true. Gary LeFew and me went back and forth for like 3-4 days on it in different conversations. You're the man on that.
I am the man. You remember that, son. 9:05 right now at the Loop. And I ran with the Bulls. I ran with the Bulls in Pamplona, Spain, a week or so ago.
That's right.
There's a video up at WLUP.com.
WLUP.com, and
Very
it
graphic.
was, what I didn't realize is that when the run is over, it ends in an arena. And I was in front of the Bulls, and they closed the door behind me, the gates to this ancient medieval arena, and I was trapped in there, and I puked out of fear when it was over. It was really terrifying. 6 bulls, and I can show you video, 6 bulls ripping through people. Did you know that at the end of the bull run, it empties into an arena? It looked like something out of the movie Gladiator, the Russell Crowe movie. Did you know that?
Had no idea.
Now, I had no idea either, but, are we talking about the paint company when you used to work with models, the Ideal Paints, or you mean no idea? No, idea is what, I see, you misspoke. It's okay. I do it all day, every day. Yeah, no one ever told me, and Hathy would go, well, yeah, duh.
Yeah, you never watched a video before you went?
I did.
mean, I knew
I
that.
did.
Where did you think the Bulls were going?
I thought they went on like a little trip or something. What I didn't know, you run, and then they go past you.
Yeah.
I stayed in front of them.
Ooh.
And you end up in an arena. It dead ends into an arena, and then the Bulls just rip through people.
Right.
This was the most violent run. And I had Robert Feeder, the writer. Well, you said there was gorings, and I looked it up, and there was no gorings.
Yes, there were.
No, Kathy. And I went back and forth with the guy, Mancow with a bull story. That was his headline. Hardy har har.
God.
He's a writer, Robert Feeder.
Yeah.
Robert, you're right. It's a 7-day festival. Oh, it is? On the day I ran, there was gorings. And I saw a matador killed.
That's right. That was all over the news.
Anyway, these are... Why are they so vicious? Why do they hate human beings so much, these bulls? You're a bull rider. You're a professional bull rider. You brought a little cutie, I'll tell you that.
Thanks.
What's your name?
Kylie.
What?
No, the guy with the blue shirt.
Yeah, seriously, I'm talking to him. What's your name?
Radical.
What is it?
Radical.
Your name's Radical?
Yep.
I like how your eyes are close set.
That
You
what
remind
it
me of
is?
that sexy kid Corky.
Boy, thank
From,
you.
what was that show?
Wow.
Life Goes On?
Life Goes On.
He's kind of has a light, like a TV star, man.
Right?
You look like Corky from Life Goes On. And,
Oh, my God.
and who's the girl? What's your name?
Kylie.
Kylie.
Yeah.
Running Wild. You're a bull rider?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Now you have
excited.
3 people who want to kick your ass. First it was just one.
I love bull riding. I love watching it. The bullfights were great in Spain. What do you got going on? Tell me. Do tell.
July 22nd, 23rd, professional championship bull riders at the Kane County Fairgrounds. We've got some of the best bulls and bull riders coming to town. It's one of the richest added bull ridings in the Midwest. 10,000 added prize money. Cowgirls barrel racing. And we also have 3 female bull riders, girl bull riders this weekend. But we've got something else that's kind of new. It went viral about 7 days ago. And Running of the Bulls has nothing on this. It's called Knocker Bull Soccer. If you go on YouTube or go on our website page, you can see it. These people actually get in these knocker balls, 4 of them.
I'd like to have her knocker balls all over my face. And make
The balls
motorboat
don't
sounds.
pop when the bulls gore them?
No, actually, if you sometimes
What are we talking about?
A big ball.
Big
and then
inflatable
it's like a
balls
big-
that you
like-
go
like
into.
the one-
And then
like
they
the
get
flaming
in it.
lips when they walk over the crowd in one of those balls.
No, I was
and then
talk-
you get hit by a bunch of bulls.
I call knocker balls something else. Knocker balls, that's Bruce Jenner, baby.
Hey,
Oh, no, Caitlin. Sorry, babe.
yeah. I look like Melania Trump.
I love your knocker balls, Caitlin.
Yeah.
You're all woman
Girls just want to have fun.
with junk.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not going to lose that.
No way. Keep it. Keep
Why
it.
would I? I was born with it, right?
It's empowering to stand a tinkle. That's why women are jealous of us. Ask Freud. What are you doing, dude? Dude, what are you doing? You listen to another radio show? I know this one's not very good, but... Right? Oh, you're showing me knocker balls?
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, my God! That looks very dangerous.
Oh, my God.
Look at this.
So are human beings in there?
Yeah, a couple of my buddies are actually going to do it this weekend,
Oh
Friday
my
and Saturday
God.
night. So Running of the Bulls has nothing
And
here.
your legs are
Dude.
loose?
Dude.
How
Like a
stupid is that?
Dude.
Why would anybody do
What a
this?
dumb thing to do.
Who cares? They're doing it.
Dude.
It's awesome watching.
Dude, you got to let us have some of this to put on WLUP.com.
I'll send it over to you.
Okay, so Peter Gabriel walked over the crowd in one of these giant balls.
Yeah.
It's an inflatable ball you get in. I've seen people walk out on the lake on them.
Sure, yeah.
I cannot, bulls are running full steam at these things, and these guys are flying through the air.
Right.
You're right, this is incredible.
Don't they ever gore their legs?
Okay, of course.
Yeah. That's the awesome part.
Okay, that's the awesome part.
great.
Yeah, this guy.
My name's
Wow.
Radical, man. I like killing people.
Corky's my hero.
Thank you.
My dad's also my brother, uncle, cousin. I like bulls.
Best part's when they get killed.
Now listen, I want the hot lady bull rider. I want her to ride me in the studio. Can we take video of that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
You're not a bull, though. You're a cow.
All right, and whoever loses, okay, whoever loses gets a hum job. Gets a Hummer, all right?
Okay.
Sounds like you win either way.
Exactly. I love it. Can you hear my wife? What's that brown ring around it? She was chewing tobacco. But what it will really be is from this guy.
Radical.
Come here. What's your name?
Ryan.
Welcome to the city, man.
Hey, thanks, dude.
I'm telling you what, we're all homosexuals and bisexuals.
I see
all
that.
of us. You're not leaving here without putting out, cutie.
Well, one time, I guess.
He looks like a power top.
He's a power top all the way. Dude, let's make a Neapolitan with him. You want to?
Yeah.
Al, you're not saying anything. What's going on? Why are you so quiet over there?
No reason.
You got him in the corner.
From Deliverance is here.
Just watching a bunch of white people talking about bull riding. Something that's not in his wheelhouse.
Laughing at people getting gored in the legs. That's the best part, man.
You know Al cheers for the bulls. The big black bulls stomping white guys.
If Al walked into your town, would you guys just kill him, or what would you do?
I don't know. We'd put him in a knocker ball.
Wow. So, yes, they just killed me.
Hey, I have seen it where the bull's head actually got stuck where the legs come out and it picks it up and takes off with it.
Dude, I love your stories. I love your stories.
No, but I got a clown barrel that I get in and had the same thing happen, and it's not as awesome to be in there as it is to be outside watching.
Coming up, I want you to sing Crambone to us, and I just want...
I bet you do. This is really weird.
I just want to say, dude, you got a pretty... No, listen to me. Yeah, go tell him. Tell him.
You got a pretty mouth, boy.
Let me see that. Oh, I can't probably say the rest of that, can I?
Probably not.
I'm just messing with you, man. There's nothing I like more than spending as much time as possible in Kane County. No, I'm a fan. I've gone to bull ride my whole life, as you know. I've done it. How can people get information? And it's this weekend, correct?
Yeah, it's this weekend, Friday and Saturday night, 7:30 p.m. each night.
Take the kids. It's a great family event. It's really exciting, and I highly recommend it.
That bull thing where you hit the balls, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
That is so cool.
That should be your whole promotion.
Forget bull
riding. You should only talk about that. I've never seen anything better.
You know, that knock your ball soccer went viral like 7 days ago. And
I like Caitlin's knock your balls.
It's phenomenal.
But not just me.
So definitely come out and see.
Two behind, two in front.
We're gonna put the video up at WLUP.com. Can you get that done there, son?
Yes.
All right, we'll take your calls. We're looking for an answer for the vintage video game. If you know what it is, you give us a call right away.
591 Rock, 591 Roll.
Okay. Here it is. You know I'm just kidding around, right? You come on the show every year. You know I'm just messing with you, right?
I know that.
Okay, man, we're just kidding around. But I'm serious. But I am serious about the hum job.
After Mancow, the Rock of Chicago is on. I see a little silhouette of a man. See you on the dark side of the moon. 97.9 The Loop. It's the Mancow Morning Show podcast, so no prizes for you. Listen live for the free stuff weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on Chicago's classic rock station 97.9 The Loop.
Tonight, as a former federal prosecutor, I welcome the opportunity to hold Hillary Rodham Clinton accountable for her performance and her character.
Oh, the excitement of the Republican National Convention. Chris Christie saying he's going to put Hillary in jail. 23 years ago, Vince Foster was murdered by the Clintons. Remember that? You remember this music? Home Alone music?
Yep. Oh, of course.
I live near the Home Alone house.
Yep.
And they put up a big fence.
Mm-hmm.
But people now look over the big fence.
Yep.
So I've heard the people that live there want to move.
Oh, God.
Bye, then get out.
Yeah, that's what... They bought the Home Alone house.
What did they expect?
No, they bought the Home Alone house. Then they put up a big fence because they didn't want people to see it, which pisses me off because I like to drive by with my kids and hang out on the yard. Around Christmas time, I do. I like to
they
shovel
knew it
the
was
snow.
the Home Alone house when they bought it.
Yeah. The 16 Candles house also is in the neighborhood. That's for sale right now, so.
Oh, nice.
Maybe they'll move to that house and be surprised people want to see it.
Put up a fence, yeah.
16 days till the Olympics in Rio. Comic-Con starts tomorrow. We'll be there. 44 days until Labor Day weekend and 184 days left of the Muslim King in the White House. Pippa Middleton, you know who she is? She's engaged. If you want to find out more about her, you'll have to look at least... You'll have to thumb through about 500 pictures of her ass before you can find any kind of...
Yep, that's what she's known for.
It is, just like you, Kathy. It's just wonderful.
Fat ass.
It's just wonderful. Less than half of us like our jobs in America. Road Warrior, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Mr. Wonderful, King Kong Bundy, One Man Gang. They all have one thing in common.
They're all losers.
They are suing WWE for head injuries.
Bath time. How do you know we didn't take a bath? Because I didn't see a dirty ring in the bathtub.
Until now, the only way to get a dirt ring in the bathtub was by taking a bath, and that's the worst thing ever. Now there's ring in a can. Just spray the dirt ring around your tub and never take a bath again.
Kids, I can tell by that dirty ring in the tub that you've already taken your bath.
Thanks, ring in a can.
Ring in a can.
Ring in a can reminds me of when Clay asked Kent, my friends, Clay and Kent.
Yeah, gay couple.
Well, you don't have to say that, but that reminds me of the time when Clay asked Kent to marry him. And then there was Valentine's Day with a dozen roses where he was able to put them. And he looked back and said, read the card. Do you know this music?
Of course.
What is it?
Home Alone.
Right. Macaulay Culkin says he did not have a $6,000 a month heroin addict. $6,000 a month on heroin. You know what Lamar Odom calls that?
What?
Detoxing. Yes. I heard he's back at the whorehouse. Have you heard that? He's been going back?
I have not.
That's the rumor.
I'll have to
That's the rumor.
rent his room.
Ugh.
What?
Just following you
ask
and
for the
Lamar
Lamar Odom suite.
I ran
And
with the
Lamar
Bulls
Odom.
in Pamplona, Spain. You can see it at WLUP.com. Now they're putting people in giant rubber balls and having rubber balls. They're, the Caitlin story. They are having bulls hit these balls. It's really something
You
to
got to
see.
see the video. It's up at the Loops Facebook page right now.
How would you get there?
Just go on Facebook and go to the Loops page.
Yeah.
WLUP.com
What's your name?
also.
What's your name?
Robert Sauber.
Who's your? Do your parents know you're riding bulls at 21 years old? You're a sweet little thing.
Not yet. They don't know.
Oh,
They don't know. Oh, my God.
So this is like the bunny ranch.
Breaking the news to my dad today.
Wow.
You knew she looks like she looks like Jewel, the singer Jewel, when she lived in her car. That's what she looks like.
Oh, so a young Jewel.
She used to,
very pretty.
She used to put out for Numami Burger. Those were the good days. Those were the good days.
Nice.
Holy diver. Rainbow in the dark. War pigs. They all have one thing in common.
Not war pigs.
The most violent drummer in history. He looks. You know how Chuck Bronson looked in those Death Wish movies? Vinny Appice plays the drums for Black Sabbath or whoever, or Dio or whatever, like the drums raped his daughter. And he hates them.
Yep.
He plays the drums like the drums killed his grandparents.
Like Henry Hill
in
hitting the guy in the
Auschwitz.
face with the gun.
What?
Like when Henry Hill hit that guy in the face with the gun.
I'm telling you,
Very
he
intense.
hates the drums. He wants to kill them. Vinny?
Yeah.
The rhythm, the power of Vinny Appice. What are you up to, Vinny?
I'm actually cutting some worms off my tomato plants in the backyard.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the badass Vinny Appice. He played with Dio. And he's working on his tomato plants in his backyard. And by the way, it gets even sadder.
Okay.
Vinny and I are going camping together.
Oh,
What?
Yeah, well, you're going with us.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Vinny was going to be there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I love Vinny.
Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp. Now listen, if I crawl into your sleeping bag and start to diddle you, will you tell anyone?
You're talking to me?
You talking to Vinny or are you talking to
Would you
Kathy?
tell anybody?
No, it would be our secret.
I can't wait to go camping. Vinny!
Shh, it's me, Mancow.
Vinny!
How you doing?
Just breathe deep into the rat. Yeah. Hello.
How are you?
Hey, your brother was in here. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, I know. What was he talking about? His book?
Yeah, I like you better, but, we're older friends, so.
I know you told me that. I said, all right, we're good friends then.
So I'm going to be up on stage with Judas Priest, and who else is going to be at this camp? I know Chip is going, and anyone else?
As far as the counselors, Rudy Sarza and myself.
Rudy Sarzo, awesome.
And who else? Phil X, and just a bunch of great guys, fantastic guys. Tracy Guns,
Tracy Guns. Nice. The people that stop by, too. I mean, Brian Wilson stopped by one of the Beach Boys.
Wow.
And trying to think who else. Nick Mason from Pink Floyd came by.
Incredible.
It's going to be in L.A., so this is going to be great.
Right.
So you'll see a lot of people, Kathy. You're going to love this.
I'm so excited.
And
Thank you so much for bringing me along.
I could go.
You heard his music in Wayne's World 2 and the movie Heavy Metal and all kinds of Bedazzled, and he's written the book on drum playing. He's Vinny Appice, and he So here's some of his work, and of course with Black Sabbath. And I'll tell you what, great tomato plants. Great tomato plants. You can go to rockcamp.com if you want to join me and Kathy and Rob Halford. What an orgy.
2 minutes until a most kick-ass drum solo.
Little ditty about Jack and Diane. Two American kids growing up in the heartland. Jackie gonna be a football star. Diane's debutante backseat of Jackie's car. On chili dog, outside taste freeze. Diane sitting on Jackie's lap, got his hands between her knees. Jackie say, hey Diane, let's run off behind the shady trees. Dribble off those Bobby Brooks, let me do what I please. Say, oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Say, oh yeah.
2 minutes, 1 minute to a mind-blowing drum solo.
Long after the thrill of living is gone, they walk on. Jackie sits back, collects his thoughts for the moment. Scratches his head and does his
crazy, wicked, awesome drum solo coming up in 30 seconds.
Diane gotta run off to the city. Diane says, baby,
get ready to crank your radio.
Jack
solo shortly.
Oh yeah, life goes on.
Turn up your radio
long
now, Mancow Militia of Love. Mind-blowing drum solo in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
So let it rock, let it roll, let the Bible belt come and save my soul. Holding on to 16 as long as you can. Changes come around real soon, make us women and men. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Oh yeah, they say life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. A little ditty about Jack and Diane. Two American kids doing best they can.
Wow, that kicked all forms of ass.
Yeah, you got the loop. Hello?
Yes.
You're looking for the general manager?
Just a complaint.
Okay, let us. We'll put you through. His name's Peter Bowen. Let's put you through.
This is Peter Bowen.
Yeah, Pete.
Hey.
How come when I
Peter.
went? Yeah, Pete. How come
Peter.
when I go down to see Mancow for my birthday, he's suddenly out of town, but he brought a Goonie for his birthday. Now, how come he gets to go see Mancow and I don't?
Because you're obviously
I'm
very
getting
stupid.
What?
You're obviously very stupid.
Yeah, those people at the front desk are stupid.
Hey, buddy, tell Mary she's an idiot, buddy.
That vintage video game, what is it, Arvin?
Love you, Mancow. Love your show.
Thank you, man. What do you think it is?
Marvel versus Capcom.
No, sir. Thank you. Downers Grove, Joey, what do you think?
Hey, Mancow. Love you. Love your show.
Hey, thank you. What do you think?
I think it's Dragon Ball Z Budokai.
No. I had to think about it for a second. Here's the clue. Hello?
Yeah, Mancow.
Hey, what are you doing talking to my boss? He just called me up. He chewed my ass.
Because you wouldn't let me up to see you. You let Big Goonie up for
You just got me in big trouble, Mary.
For my birthday, you're suddenly out of town at some awards.
Mary, you interrupted him getting some servicing from his hot secretary too, but he doesn't like that. Yeah, got me in trouble. Bull riding and what do they call it? Ball whacking?
Ball something?
Ball knockers? What's the website, sir?
It's like goring.
Professional Championship Bull Riders, PCBtour.com.
I love PCB.
It's very explosive.
Yes.
I do PCB and go freaky.
It's knocker ball, soccer, bull riding.
That's the game. You should take that all around the world. Have teams, have a league.
Country girl, the bull rider. What's your name? How old are you?
21.
What's your name?
Kylie.
How'd you like to have an apartment here in the city?
I hate the city.
That's too bad.
And what age are these guys kidnapped?
Because what I'm saying is, just once all you have to spend is an hour with me every week. I could sponsor you, and you could be my side action. Get a free apartment out of it.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
I don't even need the apartment.
Mike.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Love your show.
Thank you, man. What's this vintage video game?
That would be Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U.
Wow. God, this guy's good.
Wow.
Do you know the man that created Super Mario and Zelda is not allowed in his contract to ride a bicycle?
Why?
He works for Nintendo.
Okay.
It's too dangerous and he's too valuable.
Really? Wow.
He is contractually forbidden. Hey, Al, go ride a bike.
97 minutes of nonstop classic rock continues with the 97 at 9:30. 97.9 The Loop. This has been the Mancow Morning Show podcast. You can actually be part of this cluster by calling the show when it's live. Weekday mornings 5:30 to 9:30 on 97.9 The Loop.